Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to wish you all a great day. I wanted to make a quick video. I'm going to try my best to make this a relatively short video, and I know I've said this before and I usually fail. Get comfortable, but I am going to try to make a short video on what's been up with me since like a year ago. So pretty much 2022, how some things were developing, and 2023 to date, and what's going to be happening for the rest of the year. I did see a lot of questions. I did see some confusion. And I know that a lot of you that watch me on YouTube, and I really do appreciate if you watch my videos, if you leave a comment, I do read them, if you like, and all that jazz. Obviously, I don't respond to everybody, and I can't. But I do try to read the comments, and I really do appreciate support, so thank you for that. If you are on YouTube, there's a very different vibe on YouTube than it is on Twitch. And Twitch is live streaming. There's hours and hours and hours of content. There can be there can be mood swings. There can be like really positive moments, really negative moments, and obviously everything in between, and it's very fluid. Now, even though I always try to keep my YouTube very genuine and take portions of my Twitch stream and upload them without editing or anything like that, because I like to keep stuff real. You guys still very often don't catch the vibe, don't catch the mood. You don't know what happened prior to what started in the video, and you don't know what happened after that, and so on. So I know you caught some glimpses and bits and pieces of stuff that happened, and I've seen in some videos the comments where people were like, "Oh, why is he so angry here?" And then, "Oh my God, he's having fun again in World of Warships," and "What's up with Mrs. Citadel? What the hell is happening with the cats?" Blah 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 blah. So I wanted to address a couple of these major things. So if you're here only for the gameplay, there will be no gameplay in this video. I just want to talk you through in, I don't know, 10-15 minutes video on what's been up with me and what's coming in the near and potentially long future. So strap yourselves in and let's go. Topic number one. Wow, that's an understatement. I think that the one of the most frequent questions that I've seen, that I would occasionally mention on stream, that people often were asking themselves, "Wait, what is going on right now?" is the one with Mrs. Citadel. I didn't really keep it. Well, I did keep it a secret for a little while, but then after that, I let everything be public. I didn't really make a video on it, so here it is. Better late than never. Me and Mrs. Citadel are not together anymore. We've been together for more than a decade. Feels like eternity. We knew each other very well, but we were really not getting along the best. And I know this is going to sound weird for someone who spent more than 10 years together. But we were extremely different. Too different, you can say. And, you know, she would always pull on her side. I would always pull on my side. I think we both learned a lot from this relationship. We had really good moments. We had really bad moments. And it came to an end. She decided to eventually go to Sweden and pursue her career. I couldn't really stop her, nor did I eventually wanted to. She, as far as I know, is happier now. Because she no longer depends on someone. She makes her own income. She has her own lifestyle and all that jazz. So I'm happy for her. And I have been happier now than I've been in years, honestly. We were kind of toxic to each other because we were too different. And at some point, you kind of just try to push the other person too much to your side, and they try to do, and then the more you try to do that, the more you're kind of growing apart, and then there's a lot of resentment and all the negativity, and eventually just resulted in it's best if we split up. I was kind of preparing for that breakup for a very long time, and I mean very, very long time. And obviously, even with all that preparation and knowing that it was going to come to an end, it didn't really land very easily. I even went to Sweden, like one last trip to kind of say my piece and put everything at rest. I was very happy with how the whole thing went, but it was obvious that that was going to be the end. Took me a little bit of time to actually accept it and process it, so I didn't really want to go public with it immediately. But then very quickly, when I started focusing more on myself, improving myself, I had to take over, obviously, the whole household. Both cats are with me. I started improving on my physical, mental, psychological. Within a couple of months, I was a new man. I started going out again. I started meeting with people. I met some older friends. I met a lot of new people that I call friends now. I found a hobby. I found a new girlfriend. I got some business and family stuff and all that kind of settled. The last year has been an incredible change, turbulent, but change and in the a better. It all kind of went for the better, so I'm really happy, and I am at much better peace now than I have been ever before. You know me, I'm not the kind of guy who's gonna just lie and say stuff that's not genuine and true. If you watch my channel for at least like a year or two, you probably know that I give people shit that I think deserve shit, and I'm not the kind of guy who's just gonna, wear a mask and pretend. I hate that. I really hate that. I want to be genuine. I want to be myself. Yes, obviously there's some rules that you have to abide and all that jazz, but overall I'm really always trying to be me. And when I'm telling you that I'm a lot happier and positive now and relaxed and enjoying a life more than I have in years, believe me, it's true. I'm not telling you this to, oh my God, how can anyone be good like after what happened? Trust me, you can. So there's an update on that situation. Don't, please, by any means, do not send any, don't send anything, but, if by any means you are one of the people that know Mrs. Citadel or anything like that, don't ask her any questions, or don't send her any messages, or especially hate or anything like that. We are both happy with our own lives. At least as far as I know, we still hear from each other, mostly about the cats, but we're okay. Life moves on. Believe it or not, even stuff and people you spend a third of your life with, you can happily move away from and continue your life potentially even happier than you were before. So, putting that topic to the rest, hopefully once and for all. Another bad thing has kind of happened. Well, not too long after we separated. Molly caught an illness, and Molly is that cat over there. That 7.5 kilo tiger. Yeah, you. He caught this very rare. Well, I don't really. I'm convinced it's not even that rare anymore. It's just that people don't really know about it. It's called FIP. Don't ask me for the full pronunciation. It's a sausage of a name. But if you type FIP or FIP, you will find what it is. It's a very nasty illness that some cats, pretty much all cats have, but it doesn't manifest or something like that. And it doesn't have an official treatment. It doesn't have an official medicine. It doesn't have an official designation. So you can probably guess how crazy that was. It usually claims the life of a cat within a month. And it claims the life of a cat in about 97.5% of cases. It is a bit of a challenge to determine that it is that, because usually how you get to the conclusion that that is happening is by deducting You try this treatment, it doesn't work. You try this, it works, but it comes back, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, you're like, oh my God, this is that. And then you hope it's not too late. Molly was about a week away from passing when we caught it. And this experimental medicine that's brutally expensive, was his pretty much only saving grace. And he's supposed to be taking it every day in exactly the same hour for about 84 days. My treatment lasted with him 100 days. I'm sure if you Google a bit, you're gonna find the costs and prices of that. So that went very, very expensive. I didn't want to bother anyone with it in terms of, you know, oh guys, please help me with money and stuff like this. I make a decent living out of Twitch and YouTube, and I really wanted to. I didn't want to feel like I'm begging or anything like that for it. I kind of wanted to handle that myself. Treatment has been over since about 33 days now. So it was a 100-day treatment, and now it's 33 days after treatment. I actually am going to be taking him to the vet today, very soon, to check his blood and to see if everything is okay. He seems great. He had about 8.5 kilos before this shit happened. He dropped to 4 point something. He was anemic. He was essentially dying. Now he's back to like 7.5, healthy and happy as far as I can tell. It's supposed to be 3 months of observation, and we just hope he doesn't come back. So pray he doesn't come back. Baba is good as always. Here she comes. Speaking of the devil, they're both big and happy and fat, as far as I can tell. And there's that. My own improvement was pretty much I stopped focusing so much on some other people and some other stuff and started focusing a little bit more on myself, while still trying to keep other people in mind. I started working out, which then kind of was ruined and had to be paused for months because of Molly's treatment. I had to go to the vet station every morning to give him shots. I think he was poked like 300 times at least. So you can imagine how that felt. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I found hobby, which is laser tag. I don't know how much you know about it. You might never have heard of it. You might know exactly what it is. If you've ever heard airsoft or paintball, laser tag is kind of in the same group. It's just not outdoors, it's indoors. Instead of going and shooting yourself with actual bullets or pockets of paint or whatever you want to call it, you're shooting yourselves with, you guessed it, lasers. You wear a vest, you have lights, and the whole goal is to use a rifle and hit someone in the lights. They get shot down. Then after that, after a couple of seconds, they're alive. There's many different modes, and I started doing that in about July, and ever since we've been kicking ass. I think we're the best group in town right now. We're even hoping that they start organizing some tournaments because we really want to kick everybody's ass. We really enjoy it, and it's great for your cardio because every match lasts 15 minutes, and you just go complete ham during those 15 minutes, and then you take a couple of minutes break, and then you go back in, and we usually spend like 2 hours there or so. 3 to 6 games. Plus, Capture the Flag is by far the most amazing mod or mode there is there, because you have to run all the time and stuff. We did have a couple of accidents, a couple of serious accidents. Unfortunately, I was participating in both. I got off easy. The other two people that I collided with didn't. But yeah, shit happens. They're both okay now, obviously, but at the time, we were very concerned with a couple of things that happened. But we've been playing it since, like I said, July, and there had been accidents and injuries before, but nothing that serious. But it was only a matter of time, I guess. But we still enjoy it, we still love it, and we're still coming back to it. It is an amazing, if you want to call it, sport. And it's a new discovered hobby for me. I've been really having a blast with it, and I could not recommend it enough. You don't need to purchase any gear. You don't need to spend any money on gear. You don't need to get dirty. You're just gonna get wet because of your own sweat. And you determine your own pace. You can run, you can walk, you can camp, you can sprint, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's a really fun game. If you have it in your local town and you have a group of friends you could go and play it with, I strongly urge you to go and give it a try. I would say 4v4, 5v5 is where the fun begins. And then 6v6 and 7v7 is also good. If you go above that, it can be pretty chaotic. The most we played it was like 10v10. That's pure chaos. That's it. Yes. I also have a new girlfriend for a couple of months now. We are getting along really well. Like really, really well. After spending a very long time with a girl that I really didn't get along with, which is hilarious when you think about how long we spent together. Now I am with a girl that I'm getting along very, very well. We're both happy. Obviously, I can't tell you if it's gonna work out, if that's gonna be the final one and all that jazz. But so far, we're taking it. We keep telling ourselves that we're taking it slow, but we're actually taking it pretty fucking fast. But we don't feel like rushing anything. It's just coming to us naturally. And yeah, I think we're both very happy and enjoy life at the moment. I'm watching on this monitor occasionally because I did make a couple of notes. Because with notes, I'm hoping it's not going to be too long. 17 minutes, Jesus. Yeah, on my Twitch channel, same name as on YouTube. Just go to twitch.tv and type Flambus. You'll find me. If you want to stop by, leave me a follow, subscribe, or anything like that, or just chat, say hi, whatever you can. I would very much appreciate it. Obviously, always trying to grow my channel. And in the last couple of years, it's been really, really hard for multiple reasons. One, Wargaming has been absolutely determined to ruin every part of the game they ever got right. I'm not going to go into details. I don't have any interest on talking for hours or even minutes now on how much they've ruined the game, and they continue. But they are the masters. They should write a book on how to ruin your own game. And obviously, the viewership on YouTube, the viewership on Twitch, the activities on Discord, everything went massively down for, I think, just about everybody in World of Warships community. Some people spike and go back down and so, but overall, when you take a look at how many people watch World of Warships now and how many they used to, huge difference. Huge difference. Plus, obviously, that means that my experience and my enjoyment of playing the actual game went super down. So that was a bit of a problem. Then with everything happening, yeah, I stopped uploading YouTube videos every day. I didn't upload for like a month or so. Now I'm trying to get back into it. With this new improvement series, a lot of people have been asking me, dude, why are you doing this? Especially considering I'm not really the stats guy. It's because I'm bored. I'm really bored. There's nothing left for me to do in the game. Even competitive is dying. They can't even get enough teams for King of the Sea. They're banning their costers. They are backstabbing their CCs or what's left of that poor program. Yeah, it's just, you need to find yourself a motivation. And for me, that has been improving stats of my worst performing ships. The page that I use is Vov's stats. And then I sort everything by PR or personal rating. The personal rating is influenced by your kills, your damage, and your win rate. As I'm sure you know, some you can influence directly, some depend a lot more on the team. My goal was to get rid of all the red, orange, yellow, and green stuff and push it all into blue or teal and purple. I have about 12, 13 ships left in green until everything is blue and purple. Some of those are going to be incredibly hard to pump. Some of them a bit easier. The more games you have, the slower it goes. It is what it is. I would not really recommend this because the moment you start focusing on statistics is the moment you start going mad and you stop enjoying the game because you're focused too much on trying to get a very specific goal. I need 3 kills or this is a disaster. I need 200,000 damage or this is a disaster. Fuck! You're gonna stop enjoying the game if you're even enjoying the game in its current state. For me, it gives me the goal, and for you, from me to you, you get to see me play ships you would never see me play otherwise. Because these are the ships that I don't want to play, for the most part. Or sometimes revisiting ships that I could play, but I just don't feel like playing. I have prepared a bunch of videos for you in the next weeks. They're literally just going to be titled, for the most part, just the name of the ship and, you know, World of Warships. They are all part of the improvement series. This is what I've been doing for like a few weeks or a month now on Twitch. I haven't played anything that's not on the list of those, how many ships were and how many is left now. When I get them all into green, I'm going to start playing teal. There's hundreds of ships in teal. I don't intend to put them all in purple. I just intend to try and improve some that I think I can and have some fun. And I can't wait to go back to my beloved Des Moines and Jumpart and all that jazz. Am I really having fun in World of Warships? Nowhere near like before. The game is a very frustrating experience. It's been going down for years and it continues. Would I play it if I wasn't a content creator? I'm going to be honest, no. But I am a content creator and you guys do prefer watching those videos more than any others, so I'm kind of bound to because it is my income, it is my job. So I do continue to, and I will continue to try and find ways to have fun as much as I can and upload all the positive ones and successful ones. But if you do want to see the whole thing and the whole experience, you can always drop by on Twitch and say hi. I do intend to finally, at some point, gather the courage, maybe this year, to try and stream some games on PlayStation. I don't really use PlayStation for anything other than Netflix, HBO, Amazon, or stuff like that. But there are a couple of racing games that I wouldn't mind playing, and you can't really play them on the PC. And 3, I do intend to stream some streams from the cell phone when I go to trips or some activities like laser tag, for example. Some RL content. I don't know if you guys are into that or not, but I am really trying to diversify my content on Twitch as much as I can, and that's directly going to influence my content on YouTube as well. I'm playing as many different games as I can. I almost have like 40 games on my PC right now. There's some RTS games, there's some survival games, there's some horror stuff, there's a lot of first-person shooter stuff. Bloody hell, I even started playing Counter-Strike Go. Don't judge. I wanted to see how bad would I be. Pretty bad. When I come back to it, because Counter-Strike 2 is coming out. And that's where all the hype is. And I did used to play Counter-Strike back in my younger days quite a lot. Source, for the most part. But I actually played a little bit regular one, and regular one got bored pretty fast, but competitive, God, I'm just a competitive person. I'm enjoying Counter-Strike competitive as long as the team is not super toxic. They can be very, but yeah, I don't know. I will continue to try and upload as much different content as I can when I get the time, and that's going to include stuff from Counter-Strike to Knights of Honor, which has been an incredible experience for me in a game. Not a very watched game on Twitch, but everybody that did watch it enjoyed the crap out of it. It's like Medieval Total War 2, just different. Same time, a little bit different game. I enjoyed the crap out of it. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do. It is going to take some time to get used to and learn it, but I'm having a blast. I started as a really small province, a really irrelevant power called Yemen, and I am conquering the entire freaking world because I'm the greatest sultan that ever lived. It has been a blast. I think within the next couple of weeks we're probably going to be over with the campaign, and then I don't know if I'm going to try again, potentially in a harder difficulty with someone else. But it's been a really fun experience for me as well. Probably some games of that or videos coming on as well. I paused with Tarkov because I just got bored. It's same old, you know, same old problems, same old cheaters, same old this, same old that, quest, blah, 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 blah. You just get bored. There will be some Tarkov videos in the future, especially Shooter Born in Heaven. I made some legendary Shooter Born in Heaven kills. But for the time being, I'm just having more fun playing other stuff. And lastly, there's just 3 more things I want to say. One, before I totally forget, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I really much appreciate it. I would really appreciate you leaving a like, share, subscribe, comment, and all that. It helps me a lot. Stop by on my Discord channel. You will have the link below the video. And say hi, communicate with other people. You can talk about any games, any topic, as long as you're not insulting, as long as it's not political or anything like that. And there's plenty of people that can help you there, whether it's ships, whether it's another game, or you're just gonna, you know, you just want to have some chat. Follow me on Twitter. That's where I usually upload my cat videos and pictures and keep you up to date on what's up. And Twitch, obviously. Stop by, drop a follow, drop a sub. I would appreciate the support. Why I'm mentioning all this as an extra is because on 21st of April, which is in a couple of days, I will be traveling with my girlfriend to UK. I'm going to be attending Tiger Day. Finally, I was supposed to do this 2-3 years ago, but COVID screwed up everything. This year, we already booked everything. We bought everything. We are literally going to be getting ready today. I'm going to be there, attend Tiger Day. If you want to meet at Tiger Day, stop by, send a message, join Discord, you know, drop a DM or something. Tell me you're going to be there, you want to meet or something like that. I'm sure we could find a couple of minutes to stop by, because as soon as the event is over, I will be going to Jingle's place. I will be spending the night there, and then we're going to see for the next day where he lives. I think spend the night again there, and then we go to London. If you live in London, if you're going to be in London somewhere between 24th and 29th, I wouldn't count on 29th because that's when I'm leaving, and you want to meet there, I'm sure we could drop in some pub or somewhere for a beer or something. I don't know. And that's it. I'm looking forward to going to the trip to UK. Both me and my girlfriend were super excited. We haven't been anywhere in a while, and we have a lot of plans. In July, I'm going to be attending TwitchCon in Paris for about a week, or that's at least the plan. If you're going to be there, again, join Discord, send a message. We have a channel for it, and we could meet there. After all, TwitchCon is for meet and greet and all that jazz. Yeah, we're even going to be dropping to Rome sometime late this year. My girlfriend's been invited to a wedding in Rome, so I get to see Rome as well. Plenty of trips planned. I'm looking forward to it, which is probably why I'm probably going to be making some IRL content and all that jazz. And that's it. I probably did not mention a bunch of things that I wanted to or should have, but I feel like these were the most important, or these are the most important topics and questions that you guys had from before till the future. I mean, I could say all is good. Obviously not all is good, but we're getting there. I am a lot better and happier now than I have been in the past couple of years. The past couple of years have been really rough on literally every front. Getting better now. I hope you are too. This COVID stole a couple of years of our lives, but we're here to make it better. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope your day is going great. And there will be a live stream tomorrow, Wednesday, and the day after tomorrow, Thursday. And then there will be no streams until 30th of April or so. But I did prepare videos for you guys. Hopefully I'm going to have enough for every day that I'm missing. So thank you one more time. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye, boys.